Hey, welcome or welcome back to my channel. I'm Don, and today's video is going to be all about DSW programs. Specifically, I'm going to be discussing the different types of DSW programs as well as the list of DSW programs. So I'm actually going to share all of the DSW programs that's available, and I'm going to share with you which programs I would apply to if I was applying to DSW programs. Before we get started, please be sure to give this video a thumbs up. Make sure that you are subscribed and turn on your notification button and share with a friend, because so many people are interested in the DSW program. You'd be shocked to find out who in your community, in your social work community, or even folks outside of social work, maybe they're in a related discipline that's actually interested in the degree. So the first thing to consider is where you would like to obtain your DSW from. So you have nonprofit universities, for-profit universities, you have public institutions, you have private institutions, and as well as the research 1, 2, and 3 institutions. Now, your school can be a combination of these. So for instance, the University of Pennsylvania, their DSW program is considered it's at a research 1 nonprofit private university. So they could be multiple things. It's not necessarily one or the other. So that's just kind of one example. So as of May 2021, there are officially 19 practice doctoral programs with actively enrolled students, and a 20th program is scheduled to enroll its first class of students in the fall 2021 semester. And several more programs are being planned. Now, the programs that are not in existence currently, I do not know those programs. You'd have to do that research to see what institution is announcing that they're creating a DSW program. Like my alma mater, the program director shared with me that they've considered creating a DSW and that it's in the works, that they're discussing it. So that's something to be mindful of, and that's like an example of, like, it's not on the website, but there's an inside scoop. Hey, son, guess what we're discussing? We're discussing... I don't think he's interested in DSW programs. The list of institutions includes Aurora University, Barry University, California Baptist University, Capella University, Kutztown University, Millersville University of Pennsylvania, New York University, Rutgers University, Simmons University, Southern Connecticut State University, Spalding University, Tulane University, University of Alabama, University of Buffalo, University of Kentucky, University of Louisville, University of Pennsylvania, University of Southern California, University of St. Thomas, University of Tennessee, Knoxville, and Walden University. So each DSW program has a number of concentrations or a focus to choose from. I won't say which program specialize in what, because I'm not liable for anyone choosing a program that is not the best fit for them, but I will summarize the categories offered. So many of the categories include things like clinical practice, administration or leadership or administrative leadership, teaching, social innovation, research, trauma, and military social work. Hey, do you want to tell them about the following formats? They have the online format with no residencies, meaning they don't have to visit the university if they don't want to. with the exception of graduation, and they don't even have to attend that if they don't care to walk across the stage. They also have online with residencies where maybe you spend a week in the summer and a week maybe in the winter or something like that, where you attend campus for a short period of time. And then you have what's called the executive programs, where you are in person. So I'm in Illinois, I'm in the state of Illinois, and so we have a DSW program, and I think it's the only DSW program in the state of Illinois, and that's Aurora University. It's in Aurora, Illinois, and that is an executive style DSW program where the duration's actually like 4 to 5 years to complete, and it is on campus. So executive style is typically where classes are either offered in the evening or they're offered on the weekend. So with Aurora University's executive program, from my understanding, their classes are offered like, I think, Friday evening, all day Saturday, all day Sunday. So it's either like 2.5 days or maybe just Saturday and Sunday, or just Friday and Saturday. I'm not 100% sure. So this is why you go to the website, you do your research, you call, you learn. But that's my understanding. And then the other executive style program that I'm familiar with is New York University, and theirs is also in person. And from my understanding, I believe their classes are held in the evening. I personally called NYU to inquire about whether or not they were having a conversation about creating a DSW program online, and they are not. Because I absolutely would have loved to apply to NYU for their DSW program if they had it. I just really like the setup. Like if I was in New York, I'd definitely apply. Or even if I was like East Coast, I'd apply and travel to attend and receive the support of my institution or work independently so I can. So the last thing I'll share in this video is what programs would I apply to today. Now this is a good one. The last thing I'll share in this video is what schools I would apply to if I were to apply to DSW programs. Now there's 20 schools, so for the sake of time, I'll just do like my top 5 choices for schools to apply to. And I must say that this isn't like a final selection because I mentioned being interested in New York University. I also was interested in Rutgers University. They're also a residency-based program where the classes are like either evenings or weekends in person with online components, because I was not able to apply because of the distance. But I really liked Rutgers University's DSW program. Particularly, I like that they have a media project that's incorporated into their program, and there's a push for social innovation, media, social work and media intervention. So I think that's pretty cool. That said, the top 5 programs, I'm not going to think too hard about it. My top 5 would be, and this is in no particular order, I'm just saying like which ones I'd apply to. I think that I'd apply to Aurora University, Barry University, Tulane University, University of Pennsylvania, and I'd have to apply to one that has like a teaching oriented emphasis, which I think maybe like Spalding or Millersville University of Pennsylvania. So we'll kind of like lump those two together. If I could choose an honorable mention, I've looked at Capella. I don't think they're bad. for-profit institution has like a negative stigma, but in the real world, like people actually are able to use their degree. If you like this video, again, give it a thumbs up, share with someone, and comment in the comment section below. Especially if I missed a DSW program, be sure to make sure that I didn't say it before you say, hey, I know this program has this, and then there's really not a DSW program. So, or I said it. So make sure I didn't say it before you say it, if I missed one. But I'll also put in the description box a link to a list of DSW programs that's supplied by the CSWE. And also be sure to comment your top 5. Where would you like to apply if you are interested in a DSW program? Thanks so much for watching, and until I see you next time, be you, be great.